Okay, Miss Katie, I understand that being vegan means that we don't exploit animals. But aren't there some people who need to eat animals because they have certain eating disorders? No, your eating disorder is not an excuse for you to hurt animals. While eating disorders are serious and deserve compassion, we must ask, does the existence of personal struggles justify the exploitation, suffering, and killing of innocent animals? By reflecting on this question and others, we can see that veganism is a moral baseline, achievable for all, and that nobody has the right to harm animals to cope with their own difficulties. Think of it this way. Do animals contribute to the eating disorders or struggles that people face? The answer is clear. They do not. Animals are innocent beings who feel fear, pain, and suffering just as we do. Yet billions of cows, pigs, chickens, and other animals are exploited, tortured, and slaughtered every year because humans continue to prioritize their own challenges over the animal's right to live. If animals are not responsible for our challenges, does it make sense to use their bodies as part of a so-called solution? Why should innocent beings be punished for the problems that they did not cause? Do eating disorders justify violence? Some might argue that an eating disorder requires flexibility or that veganism is too restrictive for someone struggling with their relationship with food. But let's pause here and ask, does having a personal struggle give you or anyone else the right to harm another sentient being? Imagine if we applied this logic to humans. Would it ever be acceptable for someone to harm a vulnerable person to deal with their own challenges? If not, why should it be any different for animals, who are also innocent victims? Let's be honest here. Eating disorders are actually thinking disorders when rooted in societal pressures or personal trauma, and they often require help, like professional help, to overcome. However, can we blame animals for these societal or personal issues? If they're not the cause, why should they bear the cost of our struggles? If someone had a thinking disorder where they thought they needed to eat cats or dogs, would we play along with this mental game and allow them to do so? Of course not. We would fix the problem at its root. It's a thinking disorder. Can someone recover from an eating disorder while respecting animals' rights and choosing vegan foods? The answer is yes. Many dietitians and therapists specializing in eating disorders recognize that veganism is entirely compatible with recovery. Nutritionally dense foods such as nut butters, avocados, beans, and fortified plant milks can support healing while aligning with compassionate values. In fact, focusing on abundant plant-based options can help reframe food as a source of nourishment and kindness rather than guilt or harm, right? Think about this. If you were in the animal's position, would you want someone to use their personal struggles as a justification to harm you? Imagine you're a cow on a dairy farm, forcibly impregnated, having your babies taken away, and eventually being slaughtered for meat. Would you care that someone eating your flesh or drinking your milk was doing so because of a mental health challenge? Or would you beg them to recognize your suffering and find a way to cope without exploiting you? By answering these questions honestly, it becomes clear that moral responsibility doesn't disappear because of personal struggles. Wouldn't it be more ethical to find solutions that don't involve harming others? All the nutrients we need are found in plants, and even people with all kinds of bowel problems and people who need feeding tubes can find some kind of vegan foods to sustain them, and they will do fine. With the abundance of vegan options available today, it's not only possible, but increasingly easy to thrive without causing unnecessary suffering. The journey may require a little effort, especially for those with unique challenges, but isn't aligning your actions with your values worth it? Isn't it empowering to know that even in the face of personal struggles, you can choose compassion over cruelty? I think so. Anyway, through thorough questioning, we can see that excuses like eating disorders don't hold up to ethical scrutiny. Animals are not responsible for our challenges and should not pay the price for them. Doesn't true recovery, whether physical, mental, or emotional, come from living in alignment with our values, not at the expense of others' lives? Everyone, regardless of age, skin color, size, or where they are in the world, has the capacity and moral duty to be vegan, because harming the innocent is never justifiable. By choosing veganism, we can choose justice, compassion, and the opportunity to create a better world for everyone. If you want help to become vegan, you can join challenge22.com. They have access there to vegan dietitians and all kinds of recipes, and they will give you all the virtual hugs that you need to keep you going. By the way, thanks for being here and asking your questions in a polite manner. I'm here to help you through this. I want you to be vegan. I know you're going to feel great, knowing that you're not hurting yourself, the planet, or the animals. If you like this kind of video, don't forget to press the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss any videos going forward. See you tomorrow. I'll remember this day. I'll remember this moment. Today's the first day of the rest of my vegan life. I'll remember this feeling. I'll remember this love. Today's the first day of the rest of my vegan life. From this day forward, I will always be proud to be vegan, and I will declare it out loud. I'm here to save you. I'm here to save you. Little lambs, chickens, turkeys, fish,